Hello.
Hi.
How is everyone?
Oh
God.
Hold on. One,
Your
zero.
your ability to count down sucks. Okay, well I guess it worked. All right, that's exactly how this was going to start.
Yeah,
We should have known that. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Hypothetical Heroes International Tabletop Day live stream. I think I'm looking at the right camera. I'm assuming.
I'm going to pretend that's.
There's one over there.
So thank you for joining us. We are going to start the day off. We're going to keep it kind of light to start off with, but let's introduce everyone around the table. You already know me and Elvis and Biggs, but we have two new players who you probably don't recognize. Tiffany is wonderful and makes the best spinach dip that I've ever had. And as a fat man, you can believe me when I say that it's the best food I've had. And then we have Justin, who have both been great enough to wake up early on a Saturday to help us get ready for the all-day live stream today, and brought a really awesome game that we're going to start off with. So, Tiffany, if you want to...
All right, so to start off, we're going to play 5-Minute Dungeon. With 5-Minute Dungeon, you have 5 minutes to defeat a dungeon and defeat the boss.
So it's pretty much the most aptly named game we're going to play today.
Yeah.
Kind of everything you take in an Ezra game and condense it down to what matters.
Yeah,
So,
Brian.
Yeah.
Throughout the game,
We have another guest that just arrived. Hold on, I gotta go get him. Keep talking.
So throughout the game, there might be some pauses, so it does last a little bit longer than 5 minutes. But to get through the dungeon, you have to go through each one of the doors of the dungeon. Each one of the doors will either be a event or a monster to beat or a mini boss.
Which is smaller than a regular-sized boss.
So for the first boss we're going to be fighting is Baby Barbarian. Baby Barbarian is boss number 1, which means it should be the easiest one to defeat.
We're going to put that to the test.
So to defeat monsters, what you have to do is you have to match the symbols on the card. So you have a scroll and a jumping man. This is also an obstacle. So each player has a card with a special ability. There might be a special ability, like, for instance, Biggs, that allows him to defeat an obstacle by discarding 3 cards. So instead of, if we're not able to defeat the obstacle by matching the symbols, he can discard 3 cards to move on. You have to make it through all the doors before you can defeat the boss. And once you defeat the boss, which is a baby.
Should be super easy to beat a baby.
Yes.
That baby.
But the baby is, carrying a meat cleaver, so...
So is this... all right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it could be just
I
a
don't
dick
know. They
baby.
have a giraffe,
Which
with
is
a head cut off down here and X's for eyes.
So he's a normal child.
Yeah.
So he
So
might
the
be
dick
tough to
baby
beat.
artwork
We'll
would
have
have
to
been
see.
different.
That's the X-rated version.
Oh my god, we should totally make that game.
Mental note. Howdy.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. So we've got another guest joining us, Mike. You can sit right there. We're playing 5-Minute Dungeon. But we just explained everything.
There's not another.
No, there's not a 6th?
No,
Nope.
it's a 5-player.
So
1 minute for each player.
Yep.
But he can help out by swiping the cards to the right.
Which is
Like you just have to.
You're Vanna White, I guess.
Or
Yes.
our Tinder whore.
So as we're opening cards now, you can swipe them off to the side for us. How's that
And make
sound?
funny commentary.
Doesn't that make
Sounds
funny
great.
commentary and be
That's
pretty
important.
on camera?
I've always wanted to be a card swiper.
excellent.
All right, are we ready?
I think we are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the cool thing about 3D Wiggle is they have this fun app. You can choose different voices, and it helps out. So everybody draw up to 3 cards.
I've got different voices. That never seems to help out.
We love your different voices most of the time.
Which
All
one
right.
don't you like?
Ready?
Yeah.
You're the one.
Help, I'm trapped inside the snap. Tell my wife and kids I love them. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, scroll and jumping man. Anybody?
Scroll.
Jumping man. All right. We have
I've got a sword.
Jumping man scroll and
Uh,
sword.
what-
I have shield.
Uh,
All right, done. Flip over the next 2 dungeon cards to move on. Discard a card.
Oh, man.
Mother.
Arrowed. Jumping man.
Alright, we need another jumping man. I
No,
got
there's
it.
2 of them. That was 2 of them.
Oh. Yep, that's
I've got
done.
literally none of these things.
Alright, pass your hand
Mother
to another
fucker.
I
player.
don't want to do that.
Who needs a
Alright, so we need
shield?
shields and
Shielded.
a
Scroll
Oh.
up. Okay, okay. No, no.
gun.
Yay.
Alright, 2 swords.
Arrow. Sword.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
helping.
And 2 we need jumping
Third
man
sword.
and another sword.
So we need 2 more jumpings.
Alright, got one more jumping
I
man.
don't have those things.
I don't
Oh,
know.
why do I have this?
You have one of my cards. I have 2 of you. Oh, because.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Because of
Draw
that.
cards.
Drawing 2 cards.
Oh, yeah. We need another jumping man.
Jumping man.
You two
Alright.
draw 3 cards.
Yay!
I got 1 scroll, thank the gods.
Wait, no, just defeat the obstacle.
Motherfucker!
Oh, too late. Alright.
Got a scroll!
I need an arrow.
Here. What does that say?
Alright. Done. Need a
Jumping
scroll
man!
and arrow.
I am worthless.
Anybody have arrow?
I don't have those things.
Draw
Nope.
4 cards.
Oh, 4?
Yes.
I feel super. What do you need?
An arrow!
There.
That's
Yay!
literally the last card he pulled.
Alright.
Shield. Shield. Sword. Sword.
Shield!
Arrows.
Wait, oh! No, don't need that.
We need arrows.
You're like, I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
Shield.
So I just stopped time. What that means is that time does not start again until we lay down. Does anybody have any arrows right now? This is the time to
Arrow.
strategize.
I
Don't
got
lay
it.
down yet.
Okay.
Anybody else have an arrow?
No.
Okay. I have a magic bomb that can count as the next as the second arrow.
Alright, so you got
So
your
you
2
Alright.
arrows.
Do your thing.
Right?
So you ready?
Yep.
Go!
Lay down.
Boom.
Timer is back on.
Shut
Alright,
up.
so we need 3
I can heal them
all.
shields.
Kill it! No, kill it.
Alright.
No, but I don't need that.
Here's a sword. I need 2 more swords.
I don't got swords.
Is it a monster?
And a sword.
I
Alright,
got
need
jumps
another
and I got
sword.
scrolls.
It's a monster.
It's a dead monster.
Okay.
I got jumps and scrolls.
You need scrolls.
Can't do that.
Oh,
No,
now you need shields and
shield.
arrows.
There's the shields.
Alright, need arrows.
The arrows.
I
I got. Draw 4 from your discard pile. That's
What
the
do you
arrow
need,
in
arrows?
there.
No, what is it, a mini boss?
Right? And then
Yeah.
Yep.
you guys draw 3 each.
Alright. Ooh,
1 arrow. There.
done. Scroll, jumping.
Scroll.
man.
So we got.
one more scroll.
Scroll.
Alright, done.
All I had. You guys just. Everything I had in my hand is scrolls and jumping man. You
Alright,
guys
scrolls.
screwed me.
We need
Got it.
scrolls.
No, it's taken care of. Get it out of there.
Yeah.
Swords.
Arrow. I
That
need
shield.
shield.
You're not good
Jumping.
at
Okay.
What's yours?
Jumping people again.
Alright. I got arrow.
Person.
Shield.
Kyoto.
Oh.
that.
Time stopped.
Well, the game's ruined.
Time
Yeah.
resumed.
Scroll.
Scroll. I'm out of scrolls now, so don't worry
Need
about
one
that
more
anymore.
scroll.
It's a scroll.
Alright. Mini boss. Discard your hand.
Motherfucker.
2 minutes remaining.
Alright. We need a jumping man and an arrow. I don't have either.
Jumping man.
Arrow.
Alright. 2
Alright,
arrows
shield.
and a shield.
No.
Arrow.
Need an arrow.
Arrow.
Alright. Awesome. And we need a sword
You need an
or jump arrow.
Just an arrow.
Arrow. That works.
God, no.
Alright.
Shield.
Jumping man, shield.
Jumping man.
She need another
Yes,
jumping man.
no,
Shield.
shield.
Shield. Shield.
Shield.
Throw a shield.
Oh. Stop yelling at me.
Alright. I got a sword. We need a
Jumping man.
Shield.
Scroll.
Alright, arrow. Is that it? Yep, that's it.
Last one. Oh no, next one.
Discard 3 cards.
Motherfucker, that was a good one too.
Monster.
Arrow.
Sword.
Sword. Okay, now we're on the last one. We need arrow.
Jumping man.
Jumping
and-
man.
Sword.
Okay, we got 2 jumping man. We got 2 swords.
Arrow.
We need an arrow. We need another jumping man. I
Jumping
got
man.
it.
Arrow.
Jumping man.
Alright, done. We won.
All right.
With a minute to spare.
Nice.
I'm so stressed.
So welcome to 5-Minute Dungeon. It
Gotta
only
be
gets
4.
harder from here.
So
we
do
get our
I.
cards back? Okay, good.
Alright. So if everyone wants to grab a pile, try to sort it through. Give everybody.
How many bosses are there?
5.
There are 5.
There are 5
We
bosses.
should make a 20-minute dungeon and just have to like go through them all.
The bosses
That's
keep
actually
getting
the
more.
idea. You're supposed to do that.
You just keep getting more and more bosses have more and
Wait,
more
why
doors.
am I yelling there?
We don't actually know. Oh,
Damn it, Bobby.
oh God! Butane's a bastard gas. Alrighty.
I got yellows.
Justin.
I got reds. And I got greens. Alright, so for the next boss, we're going to have the Grime Reaper. Yes, I said grime, not grim.
Mike, you want to play?
Sure.
The Grime Reaper has a mop. So he's cleaning up all those messes after all the death.
He disinfects your soul.
Oh, I found a blue on my deck.
Oh.
He cleans up after Ben. That's what he does.
So with the new Hire Monster, you add 5 cards. 5 more doors to the deck. And you still have 5 minutes.
Sorry, we had a minute last time. There. Oh,
You keep 3 cards in your hand. If you go under 3, you draw back up to 3.
I'll hold on to them.
You can go over 3 if people make you draw. And then basically it's just matching symbols and using your powers. Your powers you see at the bottom of your character. Discard 3 cards to do a thing.
Yeah, I'll be the monster.
You're the monster. You can be the Grime Reaper.
Well, yeah, I feel like it's the least I can do since apparently it cleans up after my fat ass. Shut up! I don't like apps telling me what to do.
Like living?
Pretty well live.
Alright,
They
so
all
everybody
scared to
draw up
die.
to 3.
Alright?
I'm good at only one thing this
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, and we can strategize ahead of time. I have a defeat monster, a scroll, and
I got the jumps, you know.
You got the jumps. I got,
Shield. They can attack and defeat an obstacle.
I got everything.
Okay.
Got all the things.
All the things.
Alright, ready?
Everyone wants.
Where's the doors?
I got them.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, I see. I got you.
You're
Okay.
Jim Morrison.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
You have 5
Alright.
minutes to defeat
Obstacle double scroll. Alright, gone. Alright.
We're starting a little early.
The
Alright,
fuck!
that's okay. We just got
2 swords, no, 1 sword. Alright,
These are jumps.
Yeah!
Be a star.
Everything!
There's a sword. You need a shield.
Yeah, shield. We need 1 shield. Okay, shield's go. Alright. Alright, triple scroll!
Oh.
1 more scroll! Need a scroll!
Wizard.
Oh, motherfuckers! Alright, a mini boss! All players pass your hand to another player.
There we go.
Alright,
I can shoot things.
double shield, double.
Two.
Alright,
Oh, God.
There's an arrow.
You're
Alright,
right.
oh.
Just jumps.
alright, 1 more shield, 1 more shield.
Shield.
I don't have
I don't
that.
have the shield.
Alright, 1 more. Alright, obstacle.
I
Jumping.
discard.
Sword.
Okay, I'll discard 3 and get rid of it.
Okay, bye. Alright, double sword scroll.
Sword.
Alright, alright,
2 arrows.
double arrow. Monster. I need a jump.
Running
Need-
man.
up.
Jumping man.
Double arrow scroll.
Arrows.
Scroll.
Double shield.
Giant shield.
Alright, 1 more sword, 1 more sword. Sword double scroll.
Kill it.
Alright, kill. Discard your hand. Quad scroll jump.
Don't have any of that.
Scroll.
Jump.
2 more scrolls.
Scroll.
1 more scroll.
Come on, wizards.
1 more scroll.
I don't.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it, Mike. Alright, 2 shields. 1 scroll.
Now scroll. Anyway,
Defeat a monster.
Just woke up, man.
So, me too. Scroll jumping arrow.
Scroll.
Jumping man. Jumping man.
What is it?
It's a person.
I'm just-
defeated.
Alright. Sort that off real. Double jump arrow.
Arrow.
I
Obstacle.
discard it. Just kill it. Well, whatever.
Surprise dodgeball.
Alright, 3
Shield. Shield.
Alright, 3 arrows, mini boss.
Nope. Don't got that.
Stop time.
time paused.
So that special ability allows us to stop time, plan. I get a new hand, which also can help to defeating. So I have a magic bomb could use for 1 arrow.
I got double
I got
jumps and a
nothing.
sword.
I got 2 swords and a shield.
My shield. Just pause time.
But yeah, you might want
I might have to use this. choosing a player to discard.
Well, what we
draw
can
more cards.
what we can do is
What do
I
we
can
need?
lay
Arrows?
this down, which
Which
starts
means
time
I need
again.
another. I need-
Use that, and all
Yeah.
players draw another
So I
card.
can get out arrows.
So what I'm gonna do is lay this down, start time. He has a divine shield, so he can stop time again. All players draw another card, and we can see if somebody draws an arrow.
That'll work.
Ready?
Okay.
Alright.
Hold on.
Time resumed. Time stopped.
Literally
Alright.
nothing happened on the timer.
Hey guys. I got another jumping guy, so we're good.
I got
Everybody
another
drew up
scroll.
one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shields.
Another
Shield
jumping
up.
guy.
Lots of shields.
All right, good job, Phalanx with no fucking spears.
You would have drawn up to 3, and
Okay.
then you would have drawn your other cards. So now you have that.
Do you have
and
another
when
shield?
you're
Yeah,
Is it
another
a-
arrow.
ready- He's
Okay.
ready. Lay down.
Is that the only one we need?
Yeah.
Done.
All right, and double scroll shield.
Yep.
All right. All right, jumping.
Jumping guy!
Discard 3 cards.
Dang it. At least I got
All right,
arrows.
monster, sword, arrow, sword. Need a sword. Need a sword. All right, no, that. Well,
Sword arrow.
all right, fucker. All right, 3 shields. One more shield.
That's a shield.
All right, it was a shield. All right, shield, arrow, person.
Arrow.
Shield.
All right,
You two draw 3 cards.
all right, triple jumping man. All right.
Jumping man.
Jumping man.
There's a lot of all right, sword,
Kill
jump,
it. Just kill it. It's not sword. Just
Okay.
kill it.
triple sword, triple jump.
I don't got any more jumps. I'm out of jumps.
One of each.
Jump on a
That's
sword.
Nope.
What do you
I
need?
one of each. This
Oh, that's
two.
one. Okay. Triple swords.
Monster.
Biggs, draw 3 cards.
Yay!
Miles, draw 3 cards.
Yay.
Need
I
2
got
more
a sword.
One more sword.
I got no swords, man.
One more sword.
Anybody can defeat a monster?
Somebody discard 3 to kill a
discard 3
monster.
cards.
Kill a monster.
Discard 3 cards. Just pick 3, discard them. Alright, ready.
All right. Double arrow shield.
Arrow.
Need a shield.
Shield.
All right.
Go kill.
Discard a card.
Cancel event.
Okay,
Oh.
don't discard a card. 2 swords and a shield.
Sword.
One sword shield. All right.
I got.
Scroll. All right,
Done.
good. And flip over the next 2 dungeon cards. There are none. All right, go.
Alright, this one. I got 2.
Scrolls. Scroll.
All right, like yeah, you need one.
I got all the scrolls.
I am helping.
One more, 2 more shields.
I don't have any more.
Hold on. No, I got
Draw
more
3
jumping
cards.
people.
Can we, what?
Draw 3 cards.
Draw 3 cards.
Here, you gotta draw up.
There's
Okay.
a shield. You need
There's
a
a
shield.
shield.
All right, done.
Done.
One, done.
We had over a minute left. We did better on that boss than we did on the last one.
Wow.
It's almost like we know
So
what
it's
we're doing.
like I was flipping the cards faster than.
That's what I said.
What I'm trying to say is I'm helpful.
You brought dynamic impacts.
That was my nickname. Wow.
Can confirm.
I'm lying to you. That wasn't my nickname.
I had a few of them.
We taught you.
Bill was one. Just Bill.
Bill the Metomancer. Did you ever meet Bill the Metomancer?
No.
He was my old neighbor. He was this old guy that would only drink.
Meat.
He would only drink Budweiser and just cook meat all day long. It was great. He was a marvelous
Just
griller.
upstairs.
Is there any difference in the doors that do have skulls and ones?
Yeah,
that
the skulls I think are mini bosses.
Yeah, in events.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the ones that's like discard 3.
They're the shitty ones, Justin.
don't? I figured they were.
Those are based on how many players. So you put 2 events for every player. So in this particular game, there
That-
is 10 events.
You right there, buddy?
Right, Ben? You live?
So you know when you, it's like when you pick up
Massive
one
portions.
drink but think it's something different. I thought that was a mellow yellow. So when it was ginger ale, I was like, what the fuck? It just confused me. It's not bad. It just confused my senses. Or like when there's a door that you think is really light, but it weighs like 1,000 pounds,
Yeah.
and suddenly you just look like a bitch.
I told you, it's like chaotic cooperative munchkin.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
With a little elder sign thrown.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Elder Sign. It's a good game.
Lots of yelling. At least
Yeah. I think we're just gonna need to get rid of these claws. They're literally the most useless thing.
That's okay.
Give away the shape.
You didn't mean to hurt
Right.
feelings.
I did. I need you to know how worthless your existence is.
All right, so
Actually, you know what their use is that they're the one thing in the room that's more pale than like us.
Oh, that's true.
Is this point?
so the next boss
He's
is
not.
going to be Zola the Gorgon or Gorgonzola.
Ah.
Get out. Just leave. Don't be here anymore. All right.
Now we get 30 dungeon doors.
I am so proud of you kids.
Thank you, disembodied faceless guy.
That was also one of my nicknames in comic.
Thank you for
I was a part of like an exhibitionist group. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz, but you know, with leather and shit.
that was a
I was
weird
always
college credit.
it was a winter term class.
That sounds like literature class. Weird ass shit they offer in Anybody because I'm sure nobody other than the three of us who went to Elon University, who's watching this, understands. Elon University has this weird thing called winter term, where most people get the month of January off of school. No. We have to go back to school at Elon, and you take one class for the entire month.
3 hours a day.
3 hours a day. So they cram an entire semester class into 1 month. And they offer the weirdest goddamn stuff that you would never take.
Yeah, like the philosophy of Harry Potter.
The JFK assassination.
Yeah, I took the JFK assassination in film.
Yeah.
Taught by a guy who was an official FBI investigator into the JFK assassination.
Yep.
Yes, he was.
Which was
That sounds reasonable.
it was a cool class, but
So no, it was one of two extremes. Either it was you took like a prereq or something that you needed for
That's
your
what I had to
curriculum, or you could do some like really like out of left field sort of like whacked out classes. Like my freshman year. Yeah, exactly. It was exploratory. You could there was lots of really cool subjects, but like my freshman year, I took a 400 level philosophy course called the Philosophy of Gaming, and it was a 50-50 split in that class. It was either people like me who were really interested in games and the meaning behind them, and people who thought that was going to be the easiest fucking class because it was about gaming. No, it was taught by the head of the philosophy department as though it was a 400 level class. It was amazing. That's where I learned how to play D&D. Was in that class because he gave a project where every student had to learn 2 games and teach 1 game. So like I taught Magic the Gathering to groups of people. Another guy did
I wish I had that class.
D&D
That
class.
Same here.
Well, it was awesome.
Computer programming.
It was super awesome. And then one day the professor found out that Alex Lane and myself and a couple of other people had started our own actual D&D group outside of class. He was like, that's really interesting. I don't think most of these people know what D&D is. You should come in and show us. So for 2 hours during one of our 3-hour-long classes, we played D&D.
Why did I not get that class?
That
Right.
sounds a lot more interesting than the philosophy class I took.
The philosophy of philosophy.
One of my classes was video game programming, which sounds okay, totally reasonable, but it was programming video games in Java.
Oh!
And anybody who knows anything about programming languages should know that Java is terrible.
Yeah.
Just in general. And that, too, it's definitely terrible for making video games in. And then, so that was a hellscape I endured. But on top of that, our final project was just make a game. It has to be at least 3 levels, and basically has to use the stuff you've learned. Everybody else, it was a group project. Everybody else in the class just did a Mario Brother clone, which that's like, they basically just took examples from the book, which we had done like as exercises throughout the month, and they just like altered a level to like design, or they just slapped a different graphic on something or whatever, and they're like, okay, that's my final, and they all got A's. Me and my group were like, nah, man, we're gonna make a goddamn game. So all of us were also musicians. Ironically, all three of us in the group were musicians. So we decided we're going to make a music adventure game where you're on an island and you're trying to throw a party and you needed musicians and you were giving a style of music and had to find the correct musicians that played that style of music and bring them back to the village to create a band so that the people could have a party.
4 years later,
And
they
so-
released Parappa the Rapper.
It was it was like The Legend of Zelda meets like
Say Parappa.
and
You saw my topic on it?
and we wrote all our own music. So it was all original music that we wrote and performed, and we programmed the whole thing and everything. But because we did all that, we were only able to get 2 levels in instead of 3. We ended up getting a C on the damn thing, and we were like, we created all our own art assets. We didn't take stuff out of the book or the examples or whatever. We created all our own art assets. We wrote and performed the music. We did everything was original, and we got a C. And I wanted to punch that professor so hard in the freaking face.
Oh, man.
So,
Should've made a
Professor, if you're
tutorial.
watching this,
She's not watching this.
I have a feeling I remember
Because
this
she's dead.
probably. This is how.
Also, this admission is not admissible in court. It's confession. All right. Anyways, we should continue.
It is literally being live streamed to everybody. This is the definition of admissible in court.
all right, ready?
As your guide to this dungeon, I should warn you that it's very, very spooky in there. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sword, 2 scrolls.
Scroll.
Sword!
1 scroll, 1 scroll, 1 scroll.
Add
For the love of
Fuck
Christ.
it, just killed its nuts!
Triple jump.
Ah, jumps!
Everybody jump! Jump! Jump!
Jump.
Jump. Okay. All right, 2 arrow sword.
Arrow.
All right.
Arrowed.
That's teamwork.
That's fucking teamwork.
All right, 2 scrolls, 1 jump. 2 scrolls.
For once, I don't have jumps or scrolls.
All right, 1 jump. Or 1 scroll, I mean. 1 scroll. All right.
2 scrolls, 1 jump.
Shut up.
I've seen that.
I need 2 jumps. I gotta jump.
Jump. Jump. Everybody jump.
I
Jump.
don't have these things.
Come on, I can only make so many House of Pain references.
Jump.
1 jump. I need a jump.
Hey, somebody let somebody draw.
draw 4.
Thank you. I got a jump!
Yay!
Finally, Christ. All right, sword, jump,
Sword,
shield.
jump.
It's all in the mind.
Jump.
4 minutes to
Jump, arrow.
Arrow.
Jump. Jump.
Jump.
All right, jump. All right, triple scroll.
Scroll.
Triple scroll obstacle.
I'm just gonna discard 3 and get rid of it. There you go.
All right,
Thank you.
all right, triple shield monster. Oh,
Oh my
good
God.
God. Double shield scroll monster. Wire scroll.
Scroll.
Let me know if an obstacle comes up.
Flip over the next 2 dungeon cards. All right, all players pass your hand to another player. I'm not a player.
Give it to Elvis! Shut up!
2 scrolls and a jump.
Jump.
2 scrolls.
Scroll.
1 scroll. 1 scroll.
It's a
Person.
person. Get rid of it.
All right, scroll. Jump. Need a scroll.
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 It's a person.
Get rid of it.
All right, 2 shields and a jump.
Just get rid of it.
Good lord. All right, scroll jump. Got to jump. Scroll.
Scroll.
All right, good. 2 scrolls.
Scroll.
All right, 2.
3 more minutes to do this whole thing.
Yeah, okay.
Done.
I didn't even have to say it. All
Draw
right.
3 cards.
All right, 2 jumps and an
Draw 3
obstacle.
cards.
2 jumps. 3.
You and Biggs.
All right.
All right, shield scroll. All right, got it. All right,
Jump.
Shield.
scroll. All right, sword jump arrow.
Jump.
All right.
Arrows.
I'm going to play donate and give my hand to you, and then
Okay.
I'm just going to draw 3 more.
All right, shield arrow. All right, good. All players discard your hand.
Dang it.
God!
Right after you hand
I
it
know.
over, 2. Oh, we
So-
could have used it.
All right, need another shield and an arrow. Need
Shield.
1 shield.
Arrow.
All right,
Shield.
all right, you got it.
Shield,
Need another
shield.
shield.
No shield still here.
Just draw 4 from your discard pile. You should have a shield there.
Yeah. Put those in your hand.
All right, triple shield, triple arrow,
Arrow.
triple shield.
Shields.
Nope.
2 minutes
Stopping
of my
time.
time paused.
Whew.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
just-
I got a shield.
I'm gonna discard 3, and you're gonna draw 4 cards.
But wait.
When we go back.
Wait,
in
No,
time.
is that a...
No,
It's a
it's
thing.
no, it's a discard.
Oh,
so
you can do that because it's
Oh,
just
really?
until I
Okay.
play a card.
Okay,
Yep.
so then you can draw 4 right now.
Okay.
Hopefully you got a shield in there.
Yeah,
I
sure.
do, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we need
okay,
3
so
shields.
We're ready. He has 2. I have 1.
Okay.
And
Ready?
go sauce.
Let's get going.
Triple swords.
Sword.
All right. Double.
Ah!
2 swords. 1 more sword.
Sword.
2 arrow shield.
Arrow.
Shield.
Arrow.
Arrow sword.
Monster.
Shield.
Jump shield
Jump,
monster.
Jump man.
All players discard a card. All players discard 3 cards.
Oh, God damn it.
All right. Double sword shield person.
Sword.
Shield.
Sword.
Double shield sword obstacle.
Sword.
Double shield.
Shield.
Give it a.
Okay. Double arrow scroll.
Arrow.
1 arrow, 1 scroll. Good. All right. Double scroll shield.
Scroll.
Shield.
All right. All of it.
Sword. All of it.
Jump.
Need a shield
Need a
and
shield, a scroll.
Scroll.
Shield. Scroll.
Done.
Look at Justin.
1 minute.
All right.
Oh,
Scroll.
kill it. Just kill it.
All right. You're up to the boss.
All right. 1 of everything.
Sword.
There's all the jumps.
Shield.
We need
We need.
shield
All right. No,
and-
you need just 2 more shields.
Boss time.
Whoa.
Everybody
No, 1 more
draw-
shield. That's all.
Everybody draw a card.
I'm
He's
out.
lost time.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, me too.
I drew a shield.
All right. That'll kill it.
We need
You can have the honors.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's on a paladin.
1, 2, 3.
Isn't
go.
that like between the the
One.
balls and the asshole?
And
Is that
there
it?
you go.
Timers take a break.
Was that even necessary?
Like when it matters.
I was out of cards too.
Oh god, I didn't smoke right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right.
It can be very stressful.
All right, everyone, start in the pile. Back into the pile. Right in the bear.
Just bring me up a chunk of that.
And break me off a piece of that.
So if we beat it in the first sitting, we never have to play again, right?
Oh no! Later in the evening, we're going to make a change to the rules where every time you kill one of the monster cards, you take a drink.
I will definitely say though
That'd be
that
No, it should be
this
every
game-
time you throw an excess card, you have to drink.
A what card?
Like every time you throw a card that's not needed anymore, like you throw over, then you drink.
So that you can throw up.
This game is definitely easier with more players because when Elvis and I played it together, just by ourselves,
Yeah, that
it was
doesn't
a lot
seem.
more challenging.
That doesn't seem like it would be fun.
I was getting stressed out, and I was like,
With
yeah.
2 players, you have a hand limit of 5.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess that makes
wow.
it easy.
You have less event cards,
Seriously, this is awful.
and you hold 2 decks in your hand instead of just 1.
God, so you're trying to hold 10 cards in your hand?
Yep.
No. You still have a draw hand of 5.
Oh,
But I would have like your deck and my deck, so that way I wouldn't run out of cards.
Do
okay.
you get any extra time?
No,
Because that's like
it's
trying to
5-minute
play
dungeon.
Space Alert with 2 people.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna run
Three.
homes
All
and
right.
weapons.
So for the next monster,
Is bit. What was that?
we have
He's the freaking dragon.
a freaking dragon.
Everybody says that on the card.
A freaking dragon. And as you also notice, more stuff we have to match.
And now we have
Lots of arrows.
Yes, arrows. So
We just need that black arrow from bars.
Elvis, with his Huntress, is going to be an asset when defeating this boss.
I'm
So
gonna be
he
an
keeps discarding his cards so that we can draw our things.
Exactly.
You guys want to change it up a bit and have a different voice this time?
Sure.
Do you have Shatner?
I have Scottish, but it's
Yep.
a female.
Oh.
Well,
All right.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
don't know how I'm gonna play this with a boner.
If you actually you actually switch to German, there's a angry kobold speaking in German.
Oh, do
It's
that one.
amazing.
Wow, that sounds way better than.
We're not paying attention to what he says anyway.
I
So
know,
it's just
Still don't know how I'm gonna play this with a boner.
Is it the furry kind of kobold or the lizard kind of kobold? Because I'm still not sure which side of the fence I'm on.
But...
Are you team fur or team scale?
Exactly. They were
You can be
introduced to me as
both.
fur?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. And it used to be used for. And later on, I was like,
Mike.
lizards?
Like if it's a fur but has also psoriasis, you can do both.
Right.
What about the platypus?
What if you take candle?
Just for that.
Just
Give me more cards.
I've got
3.
jump. Okay, guys, I've got to jump. I've got to jump
Well, we should
and a
say-
backstab so I can kill a person.
And don't forget to use your special cards. Like at
I
the
try to,
beginning.
but like every time I'm like, hey, I'm gonna, and then like people throw like 5 things down. I'm like,
That's
well,
the-
okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I mean it's good
So
for
I'm looking
when
for this, but then like it's hard to see.
there's something.
I'm trying to call them out,
But a lot of those
yeah,
are mini
thank you, by the way.
bosses. So
Yeah.
but it is kind of hard. Like you would, because if you just look at it, you're like, well, okay, that's 2 shields and a scroll, and it's a monster. When you're doing it fast, like 14 arrows and a sword and a Danish. Oh, a goddamn Danish, Mike.
We've got some downstairs.
Where's the nearest bakery?
They really are downstairs.
They really
Oh.
are.
So,
For real?
Yeah, there's Danishes downstairs.
yeah, so if,
There's croissants.
so
and
if
some
you could
muffins.
do that.
Okay.
All right.
the bakery fairy came this morning. Ready,
I love that fairy.
set.
Hallo, ihr! Dann geht's jetzt.
It's actually German.
It is, and I understand it.
Eins.
Go!
Triple jump! Obstacle!
Jump.
One more jump! One more jump! One more jump! One more jump! One more. All right. Scroll jump shield monster.
Just kill the
Smite
monster.
it.
Yeah.
Smite.
That was so many words.
Sword jump monster.
My sword.
Jump!
Jump.
Jump!
Jump.
I used my jump the
Crisscross.
last time.
Crisscross.
Make it.
All right, jump shield monster. Jump! 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 Everybody, jump!
Monster.
Draw 3, 4.
4, yay!
Still need a jump.
All right.
All right, sword arrow monster. All right, okay, cool. Person.
Jump.
Kill it!
Pass your hand to another player.
No!
Use my good health.
All right, shield arrow person.
Shield arrow!
Triple shield monster. One, oh,
Yeah.
Is
good.
that like Driver's drive-in?
He
shit?
just wants a hug.
Kill it.
Elvis, I'm stealing your hand.
Okay.
All right, double shield arrow person.
Arrow.
Double shield.
Done.
Biggie.
All right.
Oh.
All right, double jump scroll person.
Scroll.
Double jump person.
Jump.
Everybody. All right, scroll shield monster. All right, good job. All right, mini boss. Double. I did it. Ah!
Sword.
Christ. Discard 3 cards.
No.
Oh,
All right, triple arrow, triple shield.
I got all the jumps this time.
That helps. 1 arrow, 3 shields.
Yeah,
One
take,
arrow.
take back your discard pile.
Take back my discard.
Who? All players. Draw 3 cards and you discard.
3 cards. All right.
Well, count.
That's arrow.
That's 3 arrow, 1 shield, 1
One
shield.
shield.
One shield. One shield.
All right, 1 shield.
Don't play on obstacles.
All right.
I got jumpings.
Sword.
All right.
Sword.
All right, swords good. Good.
I'm stealing your hand.
Go on.
All players discard a card. Double arrow shield person.
Dead.
Fuck yeah. Discard your hand.
No!
Double scroll double scroll obstacle.
Done.
Double jump arrow obstacle.
Arrow. Done.
Shut up! Double scroll.
Let's go.
Jump. Yeah. Swords.
Arrow.
Done.
Everything mini boss. Arrows. And scroll and a shield.
Done.
No, shield was our. All right, quad scroll, double jump.
Scroll.
All right,
Yeah. Overjump.
one more scroll.
Overjump.
All I got's attacks. Attack!
Jump arrow.
And attack.
Arrow.
Arrow.
All right, jump arrow. Double sword monster. Double scroll sword. Jesus, guys, you're getting run out of cards. Double sword arrow person.
It's done.
Yeah, it
I
is.
want to do something.
Do something.
One more sword.
I'm
One sword.
helping.
You are helping. All right, scroll double arrow obstacle. Scroll.
How many scrolls?
Scroll.
Scrolls.
I'm
Flip over the next.
donating my hand to you.
All right, you gotta take out both.
Monster.
monster gone. Double scroll
Get rid of
obstacle. Scroll. Scroll. Need a scroll. Scroll. Good. All right. Double sword scroll.
Person.
All right. Scroll jump arrow person.
Jump.
Arrow.
Steve.
All right. Scroll arrow person.
You got the biggest discard pile.
Triple scroll obstacle.
Elvis,
Scroll.
Elvis.
That was
Double scroll.
That was
Pick up your discard pile. Put it on top of your pile. There you go.
All right.
Double scroll.
Scroll.
Just
get rid of it.
pause
All
time.
right.
Tiff, draw 3. Biggs, draw 3.
Oh wait, you pause time.
Oh.
All right.
So
That's
everybody
good.
draw a card.
All right. Leaning over is.
This is
hurting
my last 3
fat.
cards.
This is hurting my fat.
See, that actually should have used it on him because now he has no card.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell.
So if you get another one,
Someone shout out Elvis.
I did. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
if you
It's
get
alright.
another one, pass it his way. All right. You
I'm so
gotta
far away. I can't see.
late.
Oh, yeah.
You can't start time again.
Yeah, yeah.
Tori.
Double arrow sword
I got a
monster.
sword- I got a sword and an
I
arrow.
got,
Oh, no,
I got an
All right. So you got a sword.
arrow. I got an arrow.
Arrow.
I got an arrow.
Okay, ready? Go.
Triple sword. Monster. One more sword.
Monster.
All right, you're at the boss.
Oh.
Shield.
Jump.
Double jump!
All right, one more. Jump's good, so need 4
I don't think
arrows.
scrolls are going to do it.
2 arrows. 3
Jump.
arrows.
So that counts as everything, right?
Yes.
All right, so
Biggs,
one
draw
more
4 from
arrow.
Your discard pile. Biggs, draw 4 from your discard.
One
pile.
arrow.
Wait.
Alright,
I can get an arrow out of my
3
discard.
arrows.
Arrow!
I think that's it.
All right.
I love that guy.
We had 30 seconds left.
Was that a tank in World War II? The Shiza Panzer?
I think that's what we were doing after we were like, oh crap, we're running out of cards.
Oh yeah, go back to America to your Shiza Panzers. I need like a pillow here because I'm leaning over into the thing. And
That's
I'm
what your
like,
stomach is.
No. I'm gonna put the marble in my belly button.
That's not spicy enough.
I think Amanda would argue.
Too spicy.
So many cards.
Green, Justin.
Thank you. Yeah, there's not many to hand back to me. That was not a very positive contribution.
Get faster.
But that meant that you had a lot of ammo left at the boss.
I did.
Where some people shot their load early.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Talk to my wife. It's not that abnormal.
We can't even buy Krispy Kremes because it brings back bad memories.
How much talking about that?
Glazing.
Great memory.
Glazing.
Great memories. I feel fine afterwards.
How do you know you're asleep? Those being added.
Yep. So our final boss, the Dungeon Master.
He's holding
He's a lot taller than I remembered.
Yeah. This is that little, remember that guy from D&D cartoon? He's all grown up now.
It looks more like
I'm
what's his
horny,
name from
short for
He-Man?
the Home Reaper.
I'm
chums with the Dungeon Keeper. Unbelievers, better take a step back because I set traps that'll need the next step.
Is it Orko is the wizard? dude
Yeah,
from,
yeah, from He-Man.
Yeah.
Remember Orko? This one looks like now. Feel old yet?
The one thing I gotta say about this game is I love the art on it.
Yeah.
Art
That's
is
nice.
pretty amazing.
It is.
I will take your word for it.
Good art.
What? I mean, you've got all the cards that you could have just looked through. You weren't doing anything else that entire round.
And if you ever get a chance to actually, I know we
I don't.
play so fast
don't
you
have
can't
time.
see them.
Mhm.
If you ever get a chance to like look at the monsters
Like
and
Steve.
obstacles, they are super funny and pump-verific.
Pumper.
Pun-verific.
I saw one of them is a
Okay.
blue slime from Dragon
it wasn't
Quest.
Yeah.
funny.
I keep seeing that one.
Well, hold on, let's just look through. Look, okay, this is a straight up ghost.
Straight up goes.
Let's take the opportunity. You know, just aptly named Ew.
Is it the Great Beast of Ew?
Ambush. That's pretty funny. Two monsters about to just murk that trick. A literal straw man. The Rat King.
He's got a terrible argument.
Or Ratigan. Groznak the Tall. He looks very tall. Although I feel bad for the barbarian that can see straight up the
Could
loincloth.
just be a tiny barbarian, to be fast.
Wall of spikes. Looks like a wall of spikes.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Like, sudden illness should just be called sudden anal.
Oh my.
Yeah, he just assumed that position hard. That's the way I like to dungeon crawl. Actually, that worked. Adorable slime. Although
that's the Dragon Quest.
But one major difference from Dragon Quest, I don't remember them having teeth. Thank you.
He's evolved.
Invisible wall or the mime. Quicksand. You know what? It's the wizard's fault for wearing fingerless gloves. That's so terrifying. Sir Fuzzy Lumps, the knight in gigantic armor. Isn't that what I said?
It's a cute cat.
And it does.
I like his scarf too.
Squire Nedward. Oh, he looks like
his head chopped off.
No, he looks like every first level RPG player, like just shit duct taped together armor up like a 2x4 taped around his leg.
He's LARPing.
exactly 26 ninjas. There's no picture of ninjas
because you can't see a
Because you
ninja.
can't see them. They're hidden.
Confused barbarian covered in arrows called a boo boo.
Remember, everybody, if you ever walk into an empty room, you may have just interrupted a ninja party.
That's true.
Or a ninja orgy.
Maybe that's
They're not exclusive.
That's true. A ghost. Ask me about hauntings. TGI Friday the 13th. Quote, totally a ghost. That's pretty funny.
Boo.
A bottomless pit. Oh, he's fallen. He's never going to stop. A gaggle of screaming children. All right, this actually
the most frightening thing that we've read.
I was about to say this actually is kind of changes the tone of this entire game because in essence, we're murdering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're murdering 6 children with a sword, a shield, and an arrow.
What are they doing in a dungeon?
Screaming.
Probably trying to get out, and we're like, no.
Their hero fathers are dead. Take your daughter to work.
Oh.
So this guy has the wrong hair color because he's a barbarian.
I got silent.
Yeah. Crickets.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Nazi jokes are where we're going to stop? Okay. A miniature T-Rex that's about to fight a completely unimpressed cat. Trap door. That's you.
Yes.
An overpriced merchant.
We're killing savings.
Yeah.
Why are you jumping over him?
All right. This one's witty. I like this one. Gladiator with his wrists broken, or the carpal tunnel.
Yes.
That's pretty good. The runes of QWERTY on the wall. A warrior princess, which that mace is disgustingly huge. That's a Dark Souls weapon. Oh, happy. A happy cactus that wants a hug.
Yes, he just wants a hug.
Yeah, but he's kind of a prick. Wants to be your friend. A chair that is very uncomfortable. Iron Throne.
Yes.
So not the comfy chair.
No, not the comfy chair.
Steve.
From accounting?
I don't know.
I think he's from accounting.
He's wearing Actually, I think that's Dodson from Jurassic Park. Dodson or John Miller.
John Miller's watching right now.
You looked like Dodson when we went to go out for Nate's birthday. You looked like Dodson.
It was
I
Hawaiian.
saw that one, and yes,
2 guys, 1 bow.
they made an internet video about this. I think
They did.
All right.
They were swapping the arrow
we
back and
we
forth.
should get back to
We should
playing.
get
Yeah,
back to play.
I thought
There's
we were-
We're not going to go through the whole
I
thing.
was honestly, there's a lot more than I thought there
Well, we're at 40 now, plus the 10
were.
for events. So
Oh.
we're at 50 cards.
That's everything, huh?
All right, let's do it. All right.
I don't think we're going to beat this
Well, not with that attitude.
one. You're right.
Oh my god. We found the anti-board.
Well, technically, in the game, if we lose this, we have to start back at Baby
Nope.
Barbarian.
Nope. It's not going to happen.
But for time, if we
Really?
lose, we lose.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
I think we
Keep
start
it
at
for
the
a positive experience. Now,
If
The
we
pastry
lose this,
fairy.
we
I
start
wanna
at
say
find a
something.
new game to play.
All
we
right.
start at the pastry fairy downstairs.
All right.
I got a bunch of scrolls.
Oh, I need to draw.
I got 2 shields and a scroll.
I got a
2
shield,
arrows.
an arrow, and a scroll.
All right, everybody's good on scrolls.
Yeah.
Let's hope we get some scrolls.
Nope.
There's a event card on top. Great. All right, right.
Discard your hand.
Yeah.
Discard your hand.
Seid ihr bereit für eine Dungeon-Runde? Dann los! Aber weist bloß nicht ins Glas! Wäre suboptimal!
That's my safe word.
That was all one word.
All right. Literally everything but scrolls. All right. 2 swords.
We need swords.
Sword.
1 sword.
I choose myself and Elvis to draw 3 cards.
1 sword. 1
And
sword.
then I'm stealing Elvis's hand.
Jump, shield, arrow person.
Arrow.
Arrow.
Shield.
All right. Double
Obstacle.
scroll. Obstacle.
Oh.
Gone. All right. Double sword monster.
Sword. Double sword.
Scrolls.
Scroll.
1 more jump.
Jump! Might as well.
Triple jumps, triple swords, mini boss. All right, 3 jumps, 3 jumps, 3 jumps,
Any of that.
3 jumps,
I don't.
Draw 4 cards.
Jump!
2 jumps,
Jump.
1 jump, 1 jump. All right, well, all right, 1 jump, double shield, 1 jump.
Jump.
All right, sword jump, arrow obstacle.
Arrow.
Why did I see
Sword.
so many obstacles? Jump.
Yep.
It's an obstacle.
well,
Just get
yeah.
rid of it.
Tiffany, draw 3.
Triple sword monster,
Sword.
Discard it or repeat it.
triple scroll
I got him!
obstacle,
Bam! Oh, I don't care.
double scroll sword, 2 scrolls.
I got double scroll. Got it.
All right, scroll shield monster, shield, got it.
I don't draw it. God damn it.
All right,
Monster. Done.
You're not gonna use that card ever.
all right, scroll. Discard your hand. All right, jump arrow monster.
Jump back.
Arrow.
I would jump there.
Double scroll obstacle.
There's 1.
That's 2. That's
I'm stealing Justin's hand.
Double jump shield. 1 jump. All right. Double sword shield.
Double sword. Shield.
No,
Oh,
give me that card back. Thank you.
All right.
Holy heck, Dave.
Oh.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
2 arrows shield. 1 shield. 1 shield. 1 shield. All right. Scroll obstacle down. Good. Double sword scroll person.
Sword.
Sword scroll. 1 sword. 1 sword. All right. Sword arrow.
Planet.
All right. Scroll jump shield.
Needs a
Scroll. New scroll.
Scroll.
Words. They fail me.
Word suck.
Yeah. Triple jump.
Double jump.
1 jump.
Jump.
Done.
Double arrow. 1 arrow. 1 sword.
My hands are too sticky.
What have you been doing?
Pre-gaming.
Scroll.
Scroll. Double jump arrow.
Obstacle.
Arrow.
Get rid of it.
All right. Jump sword.
Jump
Monster.
sword.
Jump.
Gone.
Okay, gone.
Donating Tiffany. Here.
Scroll arrow. Scroll.
Scroll.
Okay. 2. Double scroll jump person and
Scroll.
discard 3 cards.
Damn it.
Need a jump.
Jump.
Backstab. Kill it.
No. Well. All right. Double arrow scroll obstacle.
Arrow.
1 arrow. 1 arrow.
Got no arrows, damn it.
Arrow, right here.
God.
Damn it, Mike!
You can throw that one card.
Pick up.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you can throw down all you want.
Dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can throw down 100.
I don't know that.
It's
Shield.
all right, jump.
Jump.
Discard a card. Double sword shield, or double sword arrow. I mean, arrow.
I have no jumps.
I'll still kill
Jump.
it.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, there's a jump.
There's a jump.
Scroll.
Scroll.
Take it back,
Shield
Big.
arrow.
Do something.
Shield arrow.
Sorry.
There.
Shield.
Shield. Draw 4.
Oh, he's got a shield. He's got a
He's got a
shield.
shield, okay.
But you can still draw 4.
Yeah, draw 4.
All right, triple shield, triple arrow. 2 shields, 3 arrows.
Stop time.
Die Zeit ist vorübergehend eingefroren.
We got a minute. How many cards do we got left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm like almost
And
dead.
I'll down a
guys.
card.
I'm running
Nice
real
job.
low, yeah.
You are set.
I
I
am
have 4
potent
cards
right now.
left.
I got jumps, and I got a sword.
I have 3 cards left.
Anybody have
I
the
got
ability to let people
8.
draw from their discard?
I
pile?
do have 4 cards that you can grab from your top of your discard pile. Who needs it?
Two.
How many?
Let's
I
see.
have 4.
I got 3 left, but
You have 3 left.
let me see. I can save these for boss when we get there.
What about-
Um,
9 cards left from the boss, I think.
No, it's not that many. 3, 4, 5, 6. And plus that one.
I say wait and see who runs out first, as long as it's not a discard your hand thing, because that would suck.
Yeah.
You're right, it would.
Bom,
Play,
bom,
play
bom,
the
bom.
card.
Who wants it?
Dad.
Give it. He has 3. I have 4. So,
So
I'll
pick up.
choose 4 from your discard, put it on top of your draw pile.
gotcha. So it's-
Or
Oh,
first
and
4
he
top.
has,
yes.
Yeah, draw 4 from the
First
draw
4
4
top.
from the top.
so
Okay.
those. Yeah, and he has some really cool
Excellent.
items in there.
Butts.
All right, so I have a arrow to lay down when we're ready.
I've got 2 more.
So that's
All
all arrows. So we need 2 more shields. Do you have 2 shields?
No.
2 shields.
No.
I do.
You sure you do.
All right. Well, once we lay down,
Let's hope you have shields.
My next card is a shield. Let's draw when I draw.
I can lay this down and then discard.
But once
3
he
more.
plays his 1 shield, he
You
should be able
almost
to
have
draw.
cards.
I know,
too.
I know. But if he gets
I have to draw
His hand
first.
is over, so he won't be drawing unless he's told to.
Oh, he doesn't have shields in his hand. Oh, I
No,
thought he
the
had
problem
shields
is
in
he
his
has
hand right now.
too
That's my next
many.
card. Then my next
Oh,
card
okay.
draw.
And plus, he has way too many
Yeah, I always
in his
have.
hands.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right.
I'm
Ready?
drawing my account, guys.
ready.
All right, you need 2 more shields.
No. All right. Pausing time.
There you go. There's your shield.
Yeah, but now I'm out of cards.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, hold on. There's one. We still need 1 more
I
shield.
know. Anybody have
Oh, I
another?
thought.
What?
Oh.
What?
No.
What sort of special power?
Wild
I can make.
card,
I can discard
magic
3.
bomb.
I'll have discard 3, and you can draw from 4 cards from your deck. There should be a shield in there.
Yep, it is.
That means, and also start. Well,
Well, he can do that to begin with. I mean,
all right. Well, hold that, because as soon as we lay down, we gotta start counting it. Ready, set, go.
all right, gone. All right, double shield sword obstacle.
Sword.
We need another
Actually-
shield. Obstacle.
I'm just gonna discard 3. Get rid of the obstacle.
All right, double arrow jump monster.
Jump.
2 arrows.
Arrow.
All my arrows in my discard pile.
I can't even pause time anymore.
Last time.
All right. Everybody draw a card.
Draw 1 card.
I have no more arrows.
I have no arrows today.
Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Choose a player.
The heal
with
is
their discard pile on top.
Wait,
So Elvis and I are both out.
but he's got more arrows.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can let him put that down and let him use his draw pile.
so I just take my drop my discard.
Put it in your draw pile.
Okay.
And then draw back up to 3.
Look at you, you're a monster
This is
now.
awesome
I am.
too because everybody can draw from their discard pile. So everybody draw 3 cards from their discard pile.
Any 3 or top 3? It just says.
It
Draw
says
3.
draw, so
Any 3.
Not yet.
Well,
I would draw right off the top.
That's
that's-
how I would think.
Into our hands.
It doesn't say draw any
Okay,
card.
cool.
We don't need to worry about jumps ever again, guys.
All right, so now we still need 2 arrows.
I got an arrow. I got
Awesome. Ready?
Yep.
Set. Go.
Go.
All right. Double jump scroll.
Double jump.
Scroll.
Get out of here.
All right. Double shield arrow.
Double shield.
Arrow.
All right. Pass your hand to another player.
Have some swords.
Sword. Shield. Shield arrow. Shield arrow. Shield arrow.
Die Zeit ist vorübergehend eingefroren.
All players draw a card.
Yes.
I don't have any.
If you have a. All right.
Shield.
Got 11 seconds.
You got a shield?
This is the last. This
Got
is
an
the
arrow.
last.
Yep.
We got 11 seconds.
Beat the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, good
It's
lord.
not gonna. I don't have enough cards. I don't think. to beat the
Your
boss.
sword's gonna be that boss.
Well, I got 2 swords and 3.
Just scrolls
So we
covered.
need arrows and shields.
Arrows and shit.
I got a scroll.
All right.
All right. Well, you.
I need to kill. I need this arrow to kill this guy.
Yeah,
so.
I got a shield.
Yeah, but no. Well, follow me on this before you play anything.
Mhm.
You already know that when you 2 drop your cards, that thing's gone. You need to also play your. Well,
I was gonna say. Time.
yeah, I would say yeah. You need to immediately play your scroll, and then discard to let him draw 4 because he's the only person that has a draw
Cards.
pile left,
Yeah.
so that you can pull more cards.
Or
That's
just do it now.
Well, no, well, yeah, you could do that
Yeah.
So let him
because
draw
you
four.
know that the jumps are useless.
And draw your hands back up.
Yep.
With just one. No, because you still
That's
have
right,
that one
that's
in your
right.
hand.
All right.
Yeah, but
so-
then immediately once the 2 of you drop your card, you can immediately drop your next 2 to go ahead and put damage on
Towards
that
it,
and
yeah.
grab your next 3.
I've
that'll
got-
work.
All right, we need 2. We'll need
Yeah.
a shield. Anybody have a shield?
Yeah. Well,
Well, I can play a shield that way. Someone would need an
Let
arrow.
him play that shield and then keep that
that's for
shield
that
for.
one. That's for that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Mike and
The only
Elvis
thing
are
we
gonna.
need is arrows, which I think the only person who's capable of being able to
That's
do
gonna
that.
be that one, and then
He has 2.
I'm
But
gonna
we
have-
need an arrow for this.
right. I've got an arrow for that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
then he can draw.
So that's gonna be.
I'm
part of
gonna
the
keep
boss.
my hand, even though I have some of this stuff, to be able to pause time again.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Ready.
You get to lay down. Go.
Die Uhr
Okay.
tickt. Beeilen uns, okay. Machen wir mal eine Pause.
You still have 11 seconds. All right, so be ready.
10 seconds.
need
Let's
I've
see.
got 2 scrolls. We've got a scroll over there.
That's 3
Sword and
scrolls.
scrolls covered.
We've got all the swords and scrolls covered.
All we
here.
need is arrows
You
now.
need 2
Okay.
arrows and 1 shield.
I've got 1 arrow here, and then I'm gonna draw my.
You can choose
I'm
yourself.
gonna choose myself to draw 4. Well, no, I can't because I don't have any arrows.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's got arrows in their discard pile?
Does it have to be is it
Top.
anywhere or the top?
I do.
Hold on.
Well, then I'm
last
gonna
card.
use it on you.
Not in the top.
Okay.
Last card
You got
draws
arrows
an
at
arrow.
the
Last
top of
card draws an arrow. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
using this to
That would be on
get.
the discard. All right, ready to? Can someone pick up all those cards so that way you can toss them in the middle, so it's actually considered.
Is that your entire hand?
No,
Alright,
they're
ready?
just collected between all of us.
Okay.
Set,
Ready?
go.
All right.
Die Zeit
Take that
läuft
one.
wieder. 10
Done.
Sekunden kleine Verschnaufpause.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And that is how 5 Minute Dungeons works.
And
What time
never
is
again.
it?
It's 11 o'clock.
So 5 Minute Dungeons in 1 hour.
Wow.
My wife would like to stay.
Now, granted, we took 45 minutes just to look over the cards. So
Yes.
Well, yeah.
I don't like this thing. I keep moving.
Um,
It doesn't like you.
Sucks.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick 5 minute to grab another game, and then come back up to play.
Maybe a little bit longer than 5 minutes, and we still have to sort the cards.
Yeah.
well, I mean, after we once
Okay.
we're done and we walk away, it'll be about 5 minutes for us to grab another game, come back. We got some options. We can talk about it right now. Tiffany, what else did you guys bring?
We brought Pandemic. We brought another dungeon game.
That one's just called Dungeon with an exclamation mark.
Oh, that's the
TSR
D&D
one?
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's
Is
the
that 4th edition?
it's the
had that
one
yet,
that
too.
Penny Arcade did all the artwork for.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we have Catan.
We got Catan.
Now, I've
Zombies.
got the older version of that before Penny Arcade took over.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Zombies
And
in the mall.
Walking Dead Bang.
Okay. I brought a few games. I think this was a Kickstarter actually. Wasn't it?
Yes.
I brought a few games I got off of Kickstarter. I've got Secret Hitler, which if you haven't played it, is amazing. I've got.
I know I would need a refresh on that one. It's been a while.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a game called Necronomicards,
Never played that one.
which is super fun. It's relatively fast-paced. Most of the games I brought don't take too terribly long, because I wanted us to be able to play a lot of different stuff. But so Necronomicards is a card game about matching symbols on cards. Basically, you draw cards, and they have a bunch of like eldritch
Kind of
symbols
like
on.
this.
Well, so you've got a deck of like evil summoned things that you can summon. In order to summon things, you need to match 3 symbols or more. And so you draw cards that are just covered in different like eldritch symbols, and you have to make matches across all the cards. You have to have a hand. Think of it like rummy or something like that, where you're making a hand with, of different
I like
symbols.
to drink rummy.
And then once you play 3 or a combination of 3 or more matching symbols from your cards, you summon some sort of evil entity, which has an effect on all the players of the game or whatever else. And then the first person to summon 5 things wins. It's easy in terms of mechanics, but trying to actually match symbols is difficult, because each card will have like anywhere from 3 to like 8 symbols on it.
Can't even tell you what. There's only 5 symbols, and I couldn't even tell you what they were.
The other, I also have
Shut up, Mike.
Welcome to the Dungeon. Welcome to the Dungeon. If you haven't played that, is a press your luck game where you pick a hero to go into a dungeon. And each hero has different equipment or whatever that modifies their experience in the dungeon. But you're all playing with like sort of the same hero, and the dungeon is a stack of monsters. Each monster has like different symbols that represent their abilities or whatever, and the equipment that the hero has can kill monsters of that have certain abilities or whatever. And so what you do is you go around and there's 2 choices you make. You either draw a card or you're out, or you say if you don't draw a card, you're like I pass, at which point you're out of the game for that round. Or you draw a card, and then from there you make another decision. You either say I'm putting this monster into the dungeon face down, so you're the only person that knows it's in there. Or if you don't want to put that monster in the dungeon, you take a piece of equipment off the hero, making him weaker. So it's a press your luck where you're constantly like, you're making the dungeon stronger or the hero weaker, but you're also vying to try to stay in long enough and stack the odds in your favor, so that if everybody else bows out and you're the last person standing, you go through the dungeon and survive, and then you get a point. Or you're forcing somebody else to go through the dungeon and die, and they potentially are out of the game.
So it's kind of like Boss Monster meets the Guild of Dungeoneering,
I guess. I don't know what the Guild of Dungeoneering is. So.
Do you want to see if viewers want to help pick what game we play next?
The other one I brought is Norsaga, which is a game about
I think I played that with you once.
Creating your own epic Viking family line, essentially. You're literally like, the whole idea is that you have to fill out your family tree, and each card you play has color symbols, and you have to basically the more of a certain color you have in your family tree gives you like special powers to play to modify the game and do different stuff.
Or government benefits.
And then the whole idea is you've got to fill out your family tree, but also your family has is represented by a particular like legendary beast or god or something like that, and so you have to fill out your family tree to match its color scheme or its symbols.
Right. Okay.
So you can't just play whatever. You've got to create a specific sort of type of family, and manipulate the game as you go on with the powers that your family gives you.
I'm voting for Necronomicon.
Necronomicard's probably the easiest to just pick up and play.
That's
or Secret Hitler. It's not too terrible.
We already said Nazi jokes aren't okay. So.
I too also brought one game. And I kickstarted it. It's called Unstable Uniforms. And the tier that I backed also has a not safe for work deck if you guys so choose to play it.
Fuck that!
So basically, what it is you start with one unicorn. It's a baby unicorn. You have your hand, and then each player on their turn plays one card down. You can play a basic unicorn or a magic unicorn. basic unicorns just have funny flavor text on them. They don't really do anything. They just fill up your stable. Natural unicorns actually do something when they come out into your stable. And you also have upgrades and downgrades that you can play, to upgrade your stable or downgrade someone else's stable. The first person with I think 5 unicorns in their stable or 6, I can't remember which, wins the game. Also, there's cards kind of like there's other cards in the game that actually stop players from actually playing a card called nay cards. And of course, now they stack too. So if someone else has a nay, you can nay that nay, and continue on.
It's like exploding kittens.
Yeah, like exploding kittens. And if you get a super nay, that stops everything.
I just want a super nay in real life.
Super nay.
But that's also a pretty fast-paced game once you get used to it.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds fun too.
Yeah, it does.
I'm okay with whatever. Although if we play something, I may have to bow out of the next game so I can work on something. But so if it's something that's 5 people that can work with 5 people or less, I may bow out. So it doesn't really
Well,
make
let's
a
check
difference
out
to me,
that exploding.
You want to do
Yeah,
the
Exploding heavy unicorn.
unstable unicorn?
Let's do that
Unstable
one.
unicorn.
That sounds cool.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a quick 5 minutes so we can grab that, and then and sit back down, and then we'll be back.
Die armen Monster hatten ja gar keine Chance gegen
I
euch.
can't believe we won that game, to be completely
I
honest.
can't believe I love this German game.
Und mit stärkeren Geschützen aufwarten.
I love that thing way too much. Is that?
I want those coats.
Yeah.
I don't know how this thing works.
I'm gonna
put up
do a dance until it's something up. I have to do the hustle until something comes up on screen. Now they do the dance of our people.
I don't know. This is Glenn's thing, and he's not up here, so I don't know how to set.
You need an intermission, like
Yeah.
Good Lord does.
Like a crosshatch slide with an Indian head.
Quick, people, submit artwork.
Go!
What's that?
How many players is the game?
Yeah, let me check really quick. I think. Six to 8 players.